Look at him. Oh, come on!
Aware that the longest tennis match is going on right now.
I am aware, yes. I'd be a fool if I wouldn't know.
In 2010, history was made at Wimbledon.
He's got it.
A single match between these two players stretched over 3 days, the longest tennis match ever.
Into darkness, ace suspended.
The world watched in disbelief. Commentators ran out of things to say. Even the scoreboard broke. But then, one brand saw an opportunity. With a single ad, KitKat ingrained this historic match in pop culture. That's KitKat for you. A brand that knows exactly when to step in and make the world take notice. But this time, they're playing a different game. KitKat has become the official chocolate bar of Formula 1, starting with the 2025 season.
He's underway for the Belgian Grand Prix.
But wait. Does the sponsorship make any sense?
Massive accident.
Because if KitKat doesn't make an impact, they won't just seem out of place. They will look outdated. A slow brand in the fastest sport on earth.
What the is he a beard man? Is she crazy or what?
Think for yourself. Does have a break belong in a sport that never stops? And go ahead, try to name a successful food brand sponsor in Formula 1. Exactly. Well, there is just Red Bull, which works because it's energy. But KitKat is just a chocolate bar. And not a premium one either. They are a mass market chocolate brand, whereas Formula 1 speaks premium.
Hey baby, what's going on?
I think Vegas is just going to be absolutely crazy.
And yet, KitKat is sponsoring F1. But why? KitKat is trying to do something that they have never done before. Going global. Don't get me wrong, they are a global brand with presence in 80 countries. But this is KitKat's first global marketing campaign ever. Not just that, but it is also Nestlé's first global marketing deal, which is the parent company of KitKat. Strange for an organization which has existed for almost 160 years. See, KitKat has always been a local success story. In Japan, it's an obsession with over 300 flavors. In Europe, they push sustainability. In India, they are the quirky brand that urges you to have a break. Different countries, different message, different strategy. But that's not how global brands play the game, and KitKat doesn't want to stay behind. Secondly, KitKat wants to appeal to younger consumers, particularly those under 30. Achieving this is a must for a brand which is almost a century old. You heard that right. The brand started in 1935 in UK, not as KitKat, but as Rowntree's Chocolate Crisp. And it all began with a single complaint of a factory worker. One day, a factory worker, presumably frustrated with his lunch, wrote to Rowntree's, suggesting they create a snack that a man could take to work. A simple idea, but a powerful one. Rowntree delivered. A compact, chocolate-covered wafer bar, easy to carry, easy to eat. That's the origin of Rowntree's Chocolate Crisp. A simple chocolate brand, not just for kids, but for factory workers too. But simple isn't enough. A snack needs identity. So in 1937, they changed their name and rebranded to KitKat, borrowing the name from an elite 18th century club in London. The idea was to attach an everyday snack to an air of premiumness. And it worked. Everybody wanted a KitKat. It became more than a snack. KitKat became a ritual. A factory worker's midday reset. A college student's study fuel. Even the ration for soldiers fighting in World War II. You heard that right. During the Second World War, KitKat were added to soldiers' food parcels, which sparked an increase in popularity for the chocolate fingers. Who knew a chocolate bar could make history? By the time Nestlé acquired KitKat in 1988, it was a global powerhouse. From Tokyo to Toronto, vending machine to grocery shelves, KitKat was everywhere. But now, the world is changing. For decades, KitKat thrived on familiarity. The same slogan since 1958, the same iconic packaging, the same ritual of breaking and sharing. That consistency builds trust. But it's not enough anymore. New competitors are emerging. Consumer habits are shifting. Suddenly, familiarity may look a lot like stagnation. Nestlé has realized this. They want to reposition KitKat with younger audiences, especially as a brand that resonates with their values, their lifestyle, and their aspirations. Therefore, KitKat needs to be seen where young audiences are engaged. And where are they? Formula One is the most popular yearly sporting series, reaching a total audience of 750 million. Out of these, 42% are under the age of 35. That's exactly what KitKat is eyeing with its global marketing deal with Formula One. But this puts the brand's core identity to the test. You see, KitKat's entire identity is built on familiarity, comfort, and nostalgia. For nearly a century, it has been the go-to break time snack. But now, out of nowhere, KitKat is making its first ever global marketing move, but choosing a sport that stands for the exact opposite. Formula One isn't about slowing down. It's about pushing limits, chasing speed, and relentless intensity. Therefore, KitKat is risking something much bigger, alienating the loyal customers who made it iconic in the first place. KitKat needs to balance their core customers' expectation while aligning its positioning with F1. Also because Formula One speaks to a premium audience, but KitKat is a mass market brand. If KitKat doesn't nail this, they risk opening the doors for competitors like Ferrero Rocher or other chocolate brands that align better with the premium world of F1. To counter this, we can expect KitKat to opt for product line extension, where they offer KitKat variants that are more premium and speaks to F1 fans. But then again, winning F1 fans over is not an easy job either. Formula One fans are loyal to brands that feel authentic to the sport. So when rumors spread that only fans would sponsor the Alpine F1 team, Formula One followers were outraged. Thankfully, it was just a rumor, but you get the point. F1 fans want authenticity. Therefore, to achieve this, KitKat is leaning into its iconic tagline, "Have a break, have a KitKat." In F1, pit stops are game changers. Champions are made or broken in these high pressure moments when teams decide to box their cars mid-race. And that's exactly where KitKat finds its perfect fit, positioning itself as the ultimate break, even in the world's fastest sport. Will KitKat redefine its place in the world of F1? Or will it lose the very identity that made it iconic? Only time will tell. Until then, have a break.